what I have here is a thing called a helping hand. This helps hold the wires as you're soldering them. I've got a soldering iron, it's already hot. I've got some solder right here, and then I also have some shrink wrap or shrink tubing to go over this. So I'm just going to walk through one of these so you guys can see how it's done, and it's basically from there it's just a very repetitive process. But what I do is on one of the wires, you basically just make sure you've already got a cut. If it wasn't already cut, you would use your wire cutters, figure out the gauge to cut it. In this case, you've already got it, and we basically just take it off. And I'm purposely twisting it so we get a nice little thing that we can put a little hook into. So basically I want it to look like that. I'm going to put this guy into the helping hand on one side, and I'm going to grab one of my little shrink tubes, and I'm going to take the other end of this connector, and specifically we want this green one. I'm going to take my shrink wrap and slide that over. This thing has already been stripped, so we just take this thing off and I twist it just to keep all the wires together. So take it off. I'm going to put a little hook in it as well, like that. I put this guy into the helping hand, and then basically we hook the two hooks together to give it a little bit of strength. And I just press these wires down like that. We've got our soldering iron, and then I just want to make sure the tip is clean, and we've got our solder. Basically you just come in here, feed in that solder. And you want to avoid inhaling as much of that smoke as you can because it is toxic. So I have a fan blowing air that way right now. So now that we've done that, I'm going to loosen this guy up, slide the little shrink wrap over it. Try to get it about the midpoint. I've got a lighter. There you go. So that is how you can solder these two wires together. And we're just going to keep on doing this for the rest of it. And be careful with this thing because it does get really hot, so you don't want to burn yourself. Thank you all for watching.